Welcome to The Next Level, a series on AACPS TV. I'm Katie Holmes. I have a great show today. I have two athletes from two of our high schools joining me who are committed to performing at the next level. My guests today are running indoor and outdoor track and cross-country athletes that have broken school records and excelled at a sport that both of them just started in high school. I have personally witnessed their speed on the track. My guests today are friends on and off the track. They often face each other in races. I can't wait to talk to both of them and see their mindset when they are competing against each other. Joining me today are seniors Eric Penkala from Southern High School, and later in the show you will meet senior Seda Jakovics from Old Mill High School. Welcome, Eric. Thank you for being here today.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Tell me how you got involved in sports. What age and what sport did you play?
So I used to play soccer. Growing up, my whole entire life, starting at like 4 or 5, I played soccer. And then freshman year, I asked my mom, because I thought I wasn't really going to be good enough. I thought I wouldn't make the team, so I just cut all that out. And I thought, what would I do best, or what do I do best? And she said, run it. You run pretty well. I run a lot.
Uh-huh.
So I tried out for cross country, no cuts, of course. And then my first race, I think I ran 19:30, and then my teammates were like, "Dude, that's a really good time. You're running fast." And I was like, okay. I don't really know what that meant. I don't really know what any times were.
Yeah.
So I just pursued that, and then counties, I ran 17:22, and then which was 25 seconds slower than the fastest, and I already moved up from like 9th in the team to 4th or 3rd.
Wow.
So I was like,
wow.
Hey, I should do this, I guess. And then they talked me into indoor track. The times weren't really that good. I ran 4:50s indoor. My 800 was like 2:17, and then outdoor, that's when I popped off like a lot. I saw the school record was 4:27. I just incrementally took the times off my mile, the 800 along with it. I didn't really run the 2 mile, and I think about the race before.
So like right away you knew that you were going to be really good at this. And you just started in 9th grade. I love that story because I always tell people it's never too late to get involved in a sport that you love. Mm-hmm. And here you are in 9th grade already breaking records, taking times. And so now you're a senior.
Yep.
So tell me some of your accolades. I know you had a lot of like state champions, 9th grade. 10th grade?
Yes. So we won the 4x8 in states freshman year. Sophomore year, I won the indoor mile, and then outdoor, I got a little injury. I got a little Achilles, and I got burnout.
Ooh.
So I placed 3rd at states, which I'll still take. But last year, I won states for cross country, and then I won the mile, 2 mile, and 800 in indoor. And then for outdoor, I won the 2 mile. I got 3rd in the outdoor mile.
It's great. Like regional champ, 20, 22, 23, 24. I mean, what's your favorite race that you run?
Definitely the mile. I think so, yeah.
The mile?
Yep.
And what's your speed?
4:14.
Ooh. It took me 20 minutes to walk a mile this morning. What is one important lesson that you've learned from being an athlete? Tough question.
Yeah, just specifically on like running?
Just in general. I mean, you can go back to your soccer days, just like being a part of a team. What is the one important lesson that you've learned?
Definitely to stay consistent. That goes with mainly track or running, but also obviously all sports, because if you're not consistent, you're not going to improve.
Yeah, because you're really regimented. That's what your athletic director told me when I first met you.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, he has a very like strict regimen. Like, do you want to talk about that? Like,
so I mean, I like having a schedule. It's just easier. I like saying I have a specific diet I like to keep.
What's that diet include?
So for breakfast, I usually have like oatmeal, a couple fruit, maybe some protein in there, and then for lunch I'll have what's it called? Like the whole wheat bread.
Yeah. And you stick to it. You're like you don't veer off of it.
Yeah.
No cheesesteaks. No.
Usually, the only time I'll have some junk food, I'll call it, I guess, would be on Sundays when I have dinner with my girlfriend, because they have like dessert and everything. So I'll accept that one time. But besides that, I have the one sandwich or 2 sandwiches, like provolone cheese, turkey, and whatnot, and then I have 2 or 3 of the 6-pack of Ritz crackers with peanut butter.
Okay.
And then I have maybe a protein bar.
Yeah, so all the viewers, check out this diet. It apparently is working really well.
Yeah, and then for dinner I'll just have whatever my parents make me. But I like to get in bed by 8:30 to 9:30, and then I don't like to take melatonin that much just in case it messes with my like body fluids or anything.
But sleep's important, is what
Yes,
you're saying.
yeah.
Yeah.
If I didn't sleep good, I would probably not be where I am today. I would be either injured, burnt out. But that's definitely a crucial point.
What's a piece of advice that one of your coaches has given you?
To trust the process. My old head coach, Coach Leon, he retired last year, unfortunately. He throughout the whole years, even when I was a newbie and we didn't know what I could do, he just told me to trust the process because I'd have like questions or like I'd be like, what should I do for this race, blah blah blah, and he would just say trust the process. Don't go out, like don't chase the times, let the times come to you.
Oh,
And
okay.
that definitely reminds me because sometimes I get a little antsy, like if other people run faster, and then I'm like, oh, I need to run faster now. I kind of calm down, trust the process, and then it'll come.
How do you stay motivated during a race? Like if you were down or you weren't feeling good, you had some anxiety going on, it was like some nervousness. How do you stay motivated? What do you tell yourself?
So I've actually been learning that through, I'd say last year and this year, but mainly this year so far. The nerves are good because that means you care and you want to be good. So I kind of like, I know they're there, but I kind of just push them aside because they're not going to change. You just got to go out there and do it. Because like if I'm nervous, I want to do good.
Right,
so
right.
I'm going to push even harder. I usually have a plan that's kind of the same. It'll change based on who I'm racing against, what's happening.
Gotcha.
But I don't like mainly. It's just nerves.
Stay calm.
Yeah, at this point, I know what to do.
Yeah.
It's my 4th year. I've been doing this for a while.
Right.
So I know what to do. I know the nerves are good, so I welcome them in, and then I just stick with my schedule.
So you're fully committed now.
Yes.
Do you want to tell the viewers where you're going?
University of Maryland.
Yay! Staying local. I love it.
Yes.
Why did you choose Maryland?
They have a really good. I'll start with the academics. They have a really good computer science program.
Okay. Yeah, that's what you're going to major in, computer science.
Yep. And
let's tell the viewers you have a 4.08 grade point GPA.
It's okay. It's okay.
A lot of AP classes in there,
yes,
so
I like to stay busy.
Yeah.
But
Maryland.
Yes, Maryland, and they have a good track team, Big Ten.
Yeah.
So I think it was like the perfect match because they don't have a cross country team, which they still kind of run. They might run with a running club.
Yeah.
But I don't mind not having a cross country team. I like Jack a lot more. So that
was the recruitment process hard? Talk briefly about that. I mean,
I don't have much knowledge with it just because Maryland was like the only school I talked to.
Oh, okay.
But I did email them. They emailed back eventually.
Yeah.
And then I went out for an official visit. They showed me the facilities, and then I told them I wanted to commit before the end of the year.
Oh, good.
And then Thanksgiving.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's really awesome. That's huge.
And I'm excited.
And I know you have, I want to talk about who's your biggest supporter. We're going to talk about that. Who are they?
My parents, definitely.
You want to give a shout out to your parents?
Mom and Dad. I do it for you.
Oh.
And my distance coach, Coach Tom.
Okay.
Definitely, because he's been there the whole time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Eric, congratulations. Thanks for coming on the show. We're going to have you back in a little bit because I have a little special thing for the end of the show. But I have no doubt that you're going to soar when you get to Maryland.
Thank you. Hope so.
And congratulations on everything that you've accomplished. I mean, all your accolades are just huge. I know we didn't even get to most of them, but you're a superstar.
Thank you.
We will be right back after this short break with Seda Jakovics from Old Mill High School. He's breaking records and ranked in the nation. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere. We are back. Please welcome senior Seda Jakovics. Thank you for sharing your personal story about playing sports in high school with me. Let's talk about the sports that you play in high school.
All right.
All right. So what do you play? Or what do you...
Well, in high school, I do cross country track and indoor and outdoor track, year-round running basically. Running during the summer as well. But before high school, I played a lot of baseball. I played 8 years.
Yeah, when I first met you, you told me that you were a chubby baseball player.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't see that.
Yeah.
Like, you look like a runner to me.
Yeah, my coach actually thought I was a little chubby too, but coming off of baseball, obviously I wasn't in running shape. I went to my first practice, tryouts actually for cross country, and
In ninth
I was
grade?
in ninth grade. Yes.
Right, so you just started running in ninth grade.
Yes.
Same with Eric. When Eric was out here, I said the same thing. I love both of your stories because I always say it's never too late.
Yeah, and I would
you're
tell other
living
people
proof of
that
that.
as well because you can start whenever you want. Running is very forgiving in that sense. Like,
Ah.
everyone progresses at their own rate, but I just found I was progressing pretty quickly, and I'm sure Eric also felt the same way.
Yeah. Let's talk about some of your accolades. I mean, they're like, it's crazy. I want you to start talking about some of them.
Well, so I am nationally ranked.
Nationally ranked.
Yeah.
Like with number 2 in the 1,000 meter.
So so nationally ranked number 10 all time in the 2,000 meter.
That is insane.
Yeah, it was a pretty fast race. I ran, it was a 154 800 split. So for anyone who knows what an 800 is, that's a pretty fast 800 alone.
Yeah.
But then I finished it with another lap at like 30 seconds. So that's pretty impressive if you really understand.
It's very impressive.
Yeah.
And I don't even fully understand.
Yeah.
But I'm still like, to be ranked nationally.
Yeah, and then that made me actually Maryland number 1 all time, and then U.S. number.
To be the number 1 runner in the state of Maryland.
Yeah.
How do you? I mean.
It's crazy because there's another guy on the list. His name is Tenoda Mitsatsa, and he goes to Georgetown now, but he has the NCAA 1K record right now, and it's 2:16, I believe.
Okay. You're coming after that.
So it's just like it shows like that. There's a possibility that if I keep training hard, like I may be able to get there one day.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you will get there, no doubt.
Yeah.
Believe that. And also, I want to talk about you. There's going to be a race that's going to come on that it's on Peacock.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if I will actually be caught in the stream. I think they might be streaming right after us, the girls, but. I'm racing Milrose, which is a pretty big meet, and I'll be racing
on ABC and Peacock.
Yeah, and
Do you know what day? So you can tell the viewers to watch.
So it's February 8th, but I'm not sure if I'll be caught in the stream. I think they started right after my race, but they do the girls' race because they'll switch like each year. They'll do like one high school race, and then they'll switch like the genders every time. So.
Wow.
Unlucky that I didn't get caught in that, but I'll be there. I'll race, and then I'll watch like some Olympic athletes race as well afterwards.
Yeah. Is your dream to go to the Olympics?
I definitely think it's a possible like goal now.
Yeah.
Like, seeing like people.
So before you leave, I'm getting your autograph, right?
Yeah. I mean, seeing people like working like really hard, but being able to do it. Like the next Olympics is my junior year of college, so like that's a pretty good age where you're like sort of in your prime almost.
Right. That's a good segue into where you're committed to going next year. Let's tell the viewers.
Yeah, I'll be going to Princeton University.
Yes.
About 2.5 hours away, New Jersey, and I'm pretty excited.
Why Princeton? Why not? But why Princeton for you?
Well, it's like academics alone, obviously, it speaks for itself. But when I first,
do you know what you're going to major in?
I'm not sure yet. I'm undecided, but I have till my sophomore year to decide. But I visited the first time on an unofficial visit with the coach.
Okay.
And this came after my 800 in Nike Indoor Nationals last year, my junior year. I ran a 152, and it ranked me third. Well, it placed me third at that meet, which Nike Indoor Nationals placing third.
Hello, yeah.
Which was kind of cool. And I got that All-American status from that as well. But like the main thing from that race that I realize now is like that really put me on like that put a spotlight on me for coaches to see me.
Okay.
And that's when the Princeton coach Vigilante reached out to me, and he was like, "Hey, I would love to have you up for a visit." And at the time, we didn't really know whether it was like serious or not.
Right.
I mean,
Well,
obviously.
I'm pretty sure when they're coming out, they're serious, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Mhm.
But so I went up for the visit, and I talked with the coach. He gave us a tour of the entire like campus, and it's like absolutely beautiful.
Your hard work has paid off.
It sure has. It sure has.
Do you have any advice? Do you have any advice to an incoming ninth grader that's just starting out that wants to get involved in a sport? What do you say to them?
Yeah, I mean, I would say like try and find something that you actually like, because if you don't like something, you're not gonna want to do it anyway, and you're not gonna get better at it if you don't like it. I found that the community in cross country is very supportive.
Okay.
Like even if you're doing really bad in a race,
Right.
they'll still cheer you on. And at the time, my freshman year, I actually ran my first 5K ever. Was a 28-minute 5K, which is like not great.
Not great. So how'd you stay motivated in that? How did you not give up?
Well, and that's where like having supportive teammates really comes into play, because like even if you're not doing great, like even during my 28-minute 5K, they were still cheering me on. So it sort of shows that if you have a good group of people like around you, you know, you can take it to the next level for sure.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Who's been your biggest supporter?
I'd say my mom and my dad for sure.
You want to give a shout out to them?
Yeah.
It's just-
Hello, Mom, Dad. Yeah, you guys have definitely supported me along the way, and I appreciate it. It's been unwavering, and I don't think I would be at the next level without you.
Aw. Tsedeke, thank you for being on the show. We're going to take a quick break. I have some track trivia with Eric and Tsedeke. You don't want to miss it.
Hey, how was your race?
I dropped the baton.
It's okay, mistakes happen.
Yeah, but what they said about me.
What'd they say?
How did she drop the baton?
That was awful.
What are you doing?
That was so bad.
That's really mean, man. I'm sorry. It'll be better next time.
Yeah.
This is how we'd like our spectators to act.
She got it next time. She got it next time.
It's okay, it's okay. You gotta keep going. Be a spectacular spectator.
We are back. I have Eric and Tsedeke here. We are going to play some track trivia. The rules are I just have to finish out the question, and if you know the answer, buzz in.
Alrighty.
All right?
Sounds good.
Yep.
Oh, first I have a question I want to ask you guys. You guys race each other a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. What's the mindset when you guys are competing against each other? And I've personally witnessed your speed, both of yours, on the track. So it was really cool to see you guys race against each other.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I mean, last time it was counties. I told him that my coach wanted me to hit a fast time, and then we're both kind of like, that's pretty fast.
Yeah, and it was you two in the front. Like, it was a really cool race. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Question 1. Who was the middle distance runner who won a gold medal in the 1,400 meters at the 2016 Rio de Janeiro Olympics? I'll give you a hint. He graduated from Broadneck High School.
Oh my gosh, who is that?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I know what
Wait,
you're talking about, but
Sedeka.
Tsedeke?
Is it Mass Centroids?
Yes! Good job.
I like he was on the county trophy, and I just like
Yes.
I almost blanked out on his name. But
All right, question 2. Who was the youngest Olympian to ever compete in track and field for the U.S.?
Sedeka.
Eric?
so Quincy.
Yes! Good job. Okay. How many hurdles are in a standard hurdle race?
Sedeka.
Oh,
is
Tsedeke?
it 8?
No.
11,
No.
9.
Tsedeke.
10.
10.
I thought I was do something like that.
So they don't hurdle race.
No, definitely not.
Okay. What do triple jumpers typically land on during their jump? Eric.
Sand?
Yes.
Oh, never think that one.
Yeah, I was about to say the board or something.
How many jumping events are there? Eric?
1, 2, 3. 3.
No.
Sedeka.
Tsedeke.
4.
Yes.
Does pole vault count?
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
Pole
like
vault is it? Yes, it's pole vault. That's the one you were missing. How high are the hurdles in the men's 110-meter race? Eric.
5'2". Oh wait,
No,
can I re-say that?
yeah, re-say it.
4'8".
No.
I have no idea. It's like
Any of the producers back there? Do you know any?
Tsedeke.
Svedeka.
maybe like. No, I'm not. I don't know.
All right, so it's 42 inches. Question number 7.
Little said 4.
What type of shoes are worn for running track?
Tsedeke.
Spikes.
Yes. I have what's called racer flats.
Oh.
What is that?
They're just called. I think
Spikes.
it's called
Shoes?
spikes.
Oh.
Spikes,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. There's
Question
probably a
8.
couple different names for them.
How long is one lap around an indoor standard track?
Tsedeke.
Eric.
200 meters.
Yes, yes. Okay, last question. Who set 3 world track records and tied a 4th in one day?
Ooh. That's a lot. Could you repeat?
Yes. Who set 3 world track records and tied a 4th in one day?
Oh my gosh. Can we get like a hint of what year
What
it
a
was?
fan or something? Or yeah, I mean, or what year? Honestly.
I'll give you his first name, Jesse.
Oh my gosh. Isn't it the one who ran like the
Jesse Owens.
Jesse Owen?
And one day I'll be sitting here hopefully reading this again and saying, Eric Penkala, Seda Jakovics. Like, hello. Thank you guys. That was
course.
fun.
Thank
That
you.
was fun.
Best of luck to both of them as they finish up the winter indoor track season and finish out their senior year of high school. Both of them undoubtedly have a very bright future ahead of them. I close every show with a quote. Today's quote is by Jerry Rice. Today I will do what others won't, so tomorrow I can accomplish what others can't. Thank you for joining us on The Next Level and hope that you will continue to watch the show each month. I'm Katie Holmes. Thank you for watching.